Have you ever asked yourself if what you're doing is trading, or is it just a sophisticated form of gambling? Most traders would scoff at the comparison. They tell you, I trade with logic, not luck. They have charts, indicators, and a whole vocabulary to prove it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If you trade without discipline and a clear process, you're gambling, no matter how smart you sound. It's a line that's thinner than most people think, and crossing it is dangerously easy. The legendary author of Trading in the Zone Asterisk, Mark Douglas, put it perfectly. He once said, if you don't think in probabilities, you're not a trader, you're a gambler. And he's absolutely right. The difference isn't in the tools you use, it's in the mindset you bring to the market. One is a business, built on repeatable processes and risk management. The other is a lottery ticket, fueled by hope and adrenaline. Let me tell you about the illusion of control and a trader I knew named Tom. Tom was new to the world of Forex, but he jumped in with incredible confidence. Within 2 weeks, he had doubled his account. He felt unstoppable, like he had discovered a secret language the market spoke only to him. He was posting his profit screenshots on social media, giving out unsolicited advice to friends, genuinely believing he had cracked the code to infinite wealth. He wasn't just trading, he was a financial wizard. But what he didn't realize was that his rapid success wasn't a product of skill. He hadn't built a robust system or mastered his psychology. He had just been incredibly lucky riding a powerful trend that happened to align with his gut feelings. When the market inevitably shifted, that same confidence became his downfall. He held on to losing trades, convinced the market would turn back in his favor. He doubled down. Sure, he could outsmart the reversal. Lost everything, and he lost it within a matter of days. That's how the market humbles you. Doesn't punish you for being wrong. That's a natural part of the process. It punishes you for believing you're always asterisk, right? It preys on the ego that mistakes a string of lucky wins for genius. This leads us directly into what psychologists call the gambler's fallacy, a cognitive trap that snares so many aspiring traders. It works in 2 deceptive ways. When you're on a losing streak, you start to believe you're due for a win. You feel the universe owes you one, so you take a bigger, riskier trade, convinced this asterisk has asterisk to be the one. Conversely, when you're on a winning streak, you think you've figured it out. You feel invincible, believing you can't lose. Either way, whether you're driven by desperation or overconfidence, emotion takes the driver's seat. The moment it does, you stop trading and you start gambling. Your decisions are no longer based on your strategy or your risk parameters. They are reactions to fear, to greed, to the intoxicating desire to be right. Professional traders, the ones who survive and thrive for years, see the market for what it is, a giant, unending game of probabilities. They understand that losses are not just possible. They are a guaranteed part of the business, a simple cost of operation like rent or inventory. Their focus isn't on avoiding losses, but on ensuring that the wins are bigger than the losses over a large sample size of trades. They control their risk meticulously. They think in terms of the next 100 or 1,000 trades, not just the next one. Everyone else? They're just chasing the dopamine hit of a quick win, a gambler's high dressed up in financial jargon. So, what is the real fundamental difference between a trader and a gambler? A gambler relies on luck and hopes for a big, life-changing score. A trader, on the other hand, works tirelessly to create an edgy system with a positive expectancy that, when executed consistently over time, yields a profit. A gambler's focus is on the outcome of the next hand, the next spin of the wheel. A trader's focus is on the flawless execution of their process over the next 100 trades. Their success isn't defined by a single win, but by their long-term consistency. This is precisely why the statistics are so brutal. It's why 90% of traders fail and wash out of the markets. They come searching for fast money, but they aren't willing to put in the work required for mastery. They spend countless hours studying charts, indicators, and economic news, but they never take the time to study themselves. Because here is the most profound truth about this profession. Trading doesn't truly test your analytical skill, tests your psychology. It holds up a mirror and forces you to confront who you really are. But trading is one of the most brutal mirrors in the world. It relentlessly exposes your deepest flaws. It shows you your fear when a position moves against you. It reveals your greed when you refuse to take profits, hoping for just a little more. It highlights your impatience when you jump into a trade that doesn't meet your criteria, just because you're bored. And it magnifies your ego when you refuse to admit you were wrong and take a small loss. When real money is on the line, you can't hide from yourself. There's no one else to blame when you're the one who clicks buy or sell. You have zero control over what the market does next. You can't will it to go up or down. The only things you have absolute control over are your own actions, your entry point, your stop-loss placement, and most importantly, your emotional reactions. Every losing streak is a profound lesson in humility. It's the market reminding you that you are not bigger than it. Every small, disciplined win is a test of your patience, reinforcing the slow, steady process of building wealth. And every single time you break your own rules, the market delivers a swift, painful reminder of who is really in charge. Mark Douglas said it best: the market rewards consistency, not effort. You can force profits out of the market by simply trading harder or staring at the charts longer. That path only leads to burnout and emotional mistakes. You become a better trader by becoming a more disciplined one. Losing money isn't what truly kills a trader. Career reacting emotionally to those losses. The moment you start revenge trading to win back what you lost, or ignoring your predefined stop loss because you're hoping for a turnaround, you have officially crossed the line. You are no longer in the business of trading. You are in the chaotic, destructive territory of gambling. The professional trader doesn't try to fight or suppress their emotions. They know that's impossible. Instead, they acknowledge them, and they manage them with an unbreakable framework of rules. So let's bring it all together with the final lesson. Here's the undeniable truth. You will lose trades. You will have bad days, even bad weeks. You will experience moments of crippling self-doubt where you question everything you're doing. This is all part of the journey. But if you can remain disciplined through it all, if you can manage your risk on every single trade without exception, and if you can maintain the mindset of thinking in probabilities, you will survive long enough to win. You'll give your edge the time it needs to play out in your favor. Because success in trading was never about predicting the future. It has always been about mastering yourself. So take the time. Write down your rules, your entry criteria, your exit plan, your risk management, and then follow them no matter what. Follow them when you're winning and feel invincible, and follow them when you're losing and feel desperate. And always remember, trading without discipline isn't trading. It's just gambling with better graphics.